Welcome back. Coach Lochlainn here, and today we're building strong and stable shoulders with one Steel Mace drill with 3 levels. Even if you're a Steel Mace veteran, level 3 is gonna be a challenge because this drill focuses on the 360, so make sure you're confident in that movement before performing this drill. Now grab your mace and let's flow. Level 1 is simple but not easy. To perform, we are going to come into our warrior stance, nice strong posture, active core, and I'll bring my hands to the bottom of the mace. Next, I'll point the mace over one shoulder, drop through 360 and pivot, extending my arms as I do so, and also you'll notice that one of my legs is now further back. Next, I will simply pull the mace in back to center, my initial starting position, point the mace over the other shoulder, drop behind and pivot. Now note, the more that you extend your arms or close your arms will adjust the difficulty of this movement. Obviously, the hardest version is to pivot and extend your arms fully out to the side. And once you've mastered the stability required to perform this with just the upper body, you can add in lower body to increase your heart rate and your lower body strength. So I'm going to add in a lunge. So I'll point the mace, drop behind and pivot, and my back leg will step back into a reverse lunge. I'll hold this position, and then I'll stand up and bring it back to center, and then point over the opposite shoulder, 360 pivot, and step back with the back leg. And this is level 1 of this drill. Level 2 of this drill is going to differ in one key and very challenging way. Instead of extending our arms out, and then at the end of each rep, returning back in. After we have done our pivot and extended our arms straight out in front of ourselves, we are going to drop the mace back behind the direction it came, 360, and pivot 180 degrees to the other side. Now there's one particular key that I want you to pay attention to as you perform this, because it might feel kind of scary the first time you do it. And if it does feel too scary, just go back to level 1. There's literally no shame in that at all. So, the key tip is that you want to pay attention to the direction the mace has as it comes back behind you. The easiest way to learn this is to start with the mace closer and to push it up, guide the mace back behind my head and then swing through. So by keeping it tighter, closer to my body, I can learn the pattern better. I can learn where the mace is supposed to go before I extend all the way out and have to tip the mace back to initiate the swing. So this is our level 2, much more challenging. And actually you can add legs to this as well. So I suppose the full level 2 would be the 360 extend, step back, and then I'm going to drop the mace back, pivot, and continue. And this is going to be challenging because you have to pivot the full 180 degrees, standing up between your lunges. The key there is to try to time your lunges with the mace. As it swings back, you stand up. As it swings down, you step back. So give that a shot, and once you master it, you're ready for level 3. But first, if you found this video valuable so far, please hit the like button so it can spread to more people. Thank you so much. And now on to level 3, which is a big kick up in difficulty, but it's a blast. To perform it, we will come back into that initial starting position in warrior stance, nice strong posture, both hands bottom of the mace. From here, I'll drop the mace again over one shoulder, pivot and 360 into this extended position. And next, here is where it gets spicy. I'm gonna pull my hands in, but not to my center line. I'm gonna keep it towards my front leg, that front hip specifically, keeping the tail near the hip. Next, I'm going to allow the mace to drop down, drop swing across my body, and you've noticed I turn my wrists out for this. This is an important key. Another one can be curl your arms up so you don't hit your toes. That's always important. And after I've completed the drop swing, it's going to be pointing and I've pivoted. The tail's gonna be near my front hip again. So it went from front hip on this side to front hip on the other side. Once it is here, and it can be pointing straight up like this or out to the side, I'm going to arrest the momentum. I'm gonna let it stop itself, and then I'm going to twist my body towards the front, forward, and then allow the mace to drop behind, 360, and extend. So again, I'll bring that back in, drop swing across my body, let it pause, pivot towards the front, 360, and extend my arms. So this is the main bit of level 3. Now there is one other way you can make it harder before we add in lunges, and that is bring the mace in, I'm gonna drop it across, and instead of pivoting my whole body back to the front, I'm going to simply twist my arms to the front, keeping myself mostly square to the side, and then I'll drop the mace behind into the 360. So the difference is, instead of pivoting back to the front and pulling into 360, I'm going to swing across my body, let it drop to the side, and catch. This is a subtle difference. I'll show the front camera here, or facing forward, so you can see that difference. So swinging across, I can either pivot to the side and do the full 360 and then pivot around. This is the easier version, or the harder version. I'll swing, face forward, or face towards the side that I'm swinging at, and drop it behind. Again, that looks like this. So it's quite a bit trickier. Finally, in level 3, if you want to do it all the way, add in a lunge. So I'll do the 360, step back, stand up as I pull the mace in, drop, swing across, drop behind and step back. And then repeat. Step back and continue. And this is the full level 3 of this drill. So try these out in your next workout and see how many levels you can do. If you enjoyed these 3 progressions, you'll love the 8-week Mace Flow training program I'm launching in March of 2024. It has 24 unique drills, and it's exactly what I wish I had back when I started Mace Flow training 5 years ago. There's a link in the description below if you'd like to sign up to be the first to know when this program launches. Thank you so much for watching, and may the mace be with you.